Hello everyone, I'm putting this up here just to show YouTube that I am operating within the guidelines of fair use, which allows to use segments of material I do not own the rights for in order to criticize and express an opinion. Just as any democratic, free speech supporting platform would do. I'm not going to make any money out of this, and everything I upload here will be for the sole purpose of reviewing, critique, and expressing opinions about what's going on and what went on the fully. I decided to jump in and do this video immediately after watching the latest video that Andrea had uploaded. And the reason is because I noticed something extremely alarming, and that is really a call for help. And I feel that I must ask you to please bear with me and listen till the end. This is a very serious issue, and I wouldn't come on a Friday to make a video on my own time unless it were really serious, in my opinion at least. So let's just jump right into it.
Is this a bite or a eczema? I gotta watch that.
I made it.
Oh, you made it? Okay.
I got mad, so I hurt myself.
Abigail?
Oh my god. Okay, so now we're moving into the realm of real serious danger. Abigail is self-harming, and I can fully understand that. I had tried before to make a video about Abigail and all the built-up anger, rage, and fury that she harbors, alongside with self-hate, with feelings of inferiority, jealousy, and envy towards her brother. But most of all, the forced narrative that she had to live for most of her life as being a person or a little girl that everything brings her joy. I will link my latest video that was just about this exact issue. I will link it at the end screen. So this child, as I was suspecting before, cannot, just like her brother by the way, cannot express anger or dissatisfaction or frustration or anything that goes against her father and mother's will. To Raphael too, because I can make a few videos even with clips showing how the children are forced since a very young age, at least Raphael from a very young age, he had to swallow his real emotions, his real wants, and his real needs. He was afraid to show his true colors, who he is really, what he really feels. But with Abigail, at first she was the favorite. So until today, she has there's this favoritism going on towards Abigail and against Raphael. But I think that in the last years, ever since we started seeing the bruises on her cheeks and the arms, and the repeating bruises on her cheek, by the way, and seeing her being extremely pleasing to her mother, fawning over her. She also shows and displays a lot of behaviors that show deep anger that is just brewing inside. It comes out towards Raphael because he is the only person there that she could direct her emotions or frustrations towards without facing serious repercussions. But Raphael has no choice. He must mature very quickly. He cannot remain a child under these circumstances. And so now he is in some way, he is part of the parental unit. He is more like a third parent than an older brother. And I think now she's, I don't know if it started now, but I could say that it seems like she is directing her anger, frustration, sadness, bitterness, low self-esteem, self-hate even, I would say, towards herself. And this is the way self-harm starts. And she is 6 years old, just to remind you. So I'm going to show you here just a few short examples of what I mean when I talk about a child who represses their true emotions and learns how to respond to cues from the parents, learns never to disagree or disobey or argue, and this is true to Raphael as well, but we're focusing on the girl right now. So this is one example. I mean, just notice what she really wants to say and what she does say at the end.
Probably, do you want to sit with me elsewhere, not at the table today? Or you want to sit with the guests? Because there's...
Can I sit with you?
If you'd like.
Exactly. She does not want to sit with you, Hadar. She wants to sit with the guests. And it is so clear. But look how this child already knows and has learned to shut up about what she really wants and to change into what daddy wants. And this is how you repress your own feelings, your own wants, your own needs. It's so unnatural for a child that age to be so apprehensive about stating what she really wants. But there you go. That's one example. How about all the times where you can clearly see in the videos that Abigail is feeling really bad about what she is putting in her mouth? She's eating something that disgusts her. She doesn't dare to say so. When daddy comes along and says, well, how was it? She goes, oh yeah, yummy. And how about this time where the father just is standing there rambling about whatever food that he made. He is so proud and he asks for compliments. He's fishing for them with the kids. How was it? How is it? Is it tasty? The child is sitting right in front of him. Her mouth, her tongue is burning. The food is too hot. And the video goes on as if nothing. He does not even notice it. And she does not stop to say, Daddy, it's too hot. She does not spit it out. She swallows it. So we're talking about a pattern here of children who are being forced to act for the camera, to please the parents, to just completely ignore their own instincts, their own feelings, their own emotions. And this is just one more little thing in this entire history of this family. And now we've come so far that we're hearing about self-harm. A 6-year-old girl, is starting to harm herself when she gets angry because she cannot... There is no other way for her to express those feelings. And it has been building up in her for years. And we've seen that in so many ways. And now she's turning it towards herself. If this child doesn't get help like really, really quick, then it's going to end really bad, in my opinion. And to end this video, I'm just going to say the next videos I'm going to make will be about this issue because it is important. And I beg you to share them. These kids are not getting what they need, and it's horrible.